to finish our assembly with a song called Love is Shown by What We Do. Now, this song retells a famous story that Jesus told called to explain who is our neighbour, and it's a story about a man going on a journey from a place called Jerusalem all the way over to a place called Jericho. Now, the story is called the Parable of the Good Samaritan. Does anyone know what happens in that story? Yes.
The Good Samaritan helps the poor man from the robbers that stole all of his things.
Yes, you're right. So there's a man, let me explain the story. There was a man who was attacked and beaten, and all of his money was stolen. Then 2 men came along, one by one, that should have helped him, but they didn't. Then a 3rd man came along who did offer help. Now, the man who was attacked was a Jew, and the man who helped him was a Samaritan. These 2 men are supposed to be enemies, a bit like in the football sketch we saw earlier. They're supposed to be enemies, but the Samaritan showed God's love for his neighbour by what he did to help the wounded man. Now, there are some actions to this song, and you've already learnt a couple of them, because they're to do with the sign language that you learned earlier. So are you ready for some more actions? Yeah? It goes, love, which you learned earlier, is shown by what we do. So we're just going to do this, that's it, and then hold the hands of the person next to you, and then you're going to wave your arms up and down. It says, by how we care for one another. Then it's, love your neighbour. Well, that neighbour is me and you. So point yourself, then point forward. Then we've got to love our sister and our brother. Brilliant. Let's go from the beginning. So it goes, love is shown by what we do, then hold hands. By how we care for one another. Love your neighbour. Well, that neighbour's me and you. We've got to love our sister and our brother. Hit music, Paul.
Samaritans don't like Jews, so would he help him or leave him? What would he choose? Well, he picked him up and he brushed him down. He cleaned him up and took him to the town. He took him to the hospital and stayed there all night. And he gave him some cash and made sure he was alright. 'Cause love is just what we do.